Today we're checking out a new Alex Bale theory. Yes guys, Alex Bale dropped. It's called Imagination Theory. I'm pretty excited for this. SpongeBob was my favorite TV show growing up, so I'm gonna love this. Let's go. Yo! I like it.
So, here's a question I've been asked from the very start of making these SpongeBob theories. How is there fire underwater? It's probably one of the most obvious contradictions in this show, and the creators will usually go out of their way to draw attention to the fact that it doesn't make any sense.
At least it's warm around the fire.
Hey, if we're underwater, how could there be a...
How many times has this happened?
This obviously has no idea about the physical limitations of life underwater. Might as well throw these in the fire.
Oh,
so
what
finally,
the hell?
I will give the people my answer to this infamous, age-old question. How is there fire underwater? It's just a cartoon. I'm not kidding, that's actually my answer. SpongeBob is not the real world. It's a cartoon. It has its own cartoon logic where absurd things like fire being underwater can happen. But that doesn't mean there's nothing here to theorize about. Just because it's cartoon logic doesn't mean it's not still logic. If you pay close attention, you can see that there is a consistent internal logic and rules to how this cartoon world really works.
Yeah.
And I think how SpongeBob cartoon logic works is best explained in the Season 3 episode, Idiot.
Oh, imagination.
In this episode, SpongeBob and Patrick spend the day playing inside of a box, but Squidward keeps hearing impossible sound effects coming from it.
SpongeBob?
Oh, yeah, yo, I love this
creating
episode.
these sound effects?
How are you two making those noises?
Imagination.
He could be right because there's nothing in there.
Imagination. And this is key to understanding how the SpongeBob world really works. This episode tells us that anything that is imagined in SpongeBob can physically come to life. We can see this imagination
I want to actually
rule
read
in
that.
every single episode of the show. The most obvious example of this is when a character is thinking and a thought bubble appears above their head.
It's almost as if they can see it too.
But in SpongeBob, these thought bubbles are real physical things. Other characters can see and physically interact with them.
Wait, hold on!
My pen is out of ink. Plankton! You'll never
And they're integrated into society.
Flashback.
Because things imagined in SpongeBob come to life. And this goes far beyond just the
What?
It explains how characters are constantly getting new props and costumes out of nowhere. Where did SpongeBob suddenly get this hat and sign? Where did he get this glove or all of these costumes that instantly appear and disappear? It's because SpongeBob is imagining all of these props. This can be used to explain almost every single absurd gag in this show.
Wait, Patrick, you're supposed to let me win, remember?
Oh, yeah.
He imagined it and it actually happened.
Get up here.
Said it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see.
SpongeBob is imagining the sun talking to him and burning his bedroom, and SpongeBob and Patrick are imagining that fire is able to exist underwater. And if you still don't believe me, look what happens when Patrick questions the logic.
Yeah, they start. It's almost as if they.
Underwater, how could there be a...
It cuts off their
The moment
imagination.
they start doubting the logic of the fire, it disappears because they're no longer able to imagine it. This rule also seems to be limited by how imaginative each character is. Squidward, who never even got the idiot box to work, rarely ever manifests any imaginations. While SpongeBob, arguably the most imaginative character in the show, has created living characters like Doodlebob and Bubble Bunny using his imagination, both of which have ended up continually
Unsolved theory. I found a lot of promising leads for SpongeBob theories that I couldn't crack, so I want to take over as SpongeBob theorist after me, so go ahead if you can figure it out yourself. I'm never going to be covering these ideas in the future, so make your own conspiracies about them. I've added 10 leads in this video for ya. Who keeps drawing Doodlebob all over Bikini Bottom and why? Mr. Krabs' desk is bottle burglars. In a death alley in the Knitwing, is someone trying to summon Doodlebob for some reason? If I were you, I'd take a closer look at Sandy. Wow, okay, these are new possible theories.
Throughout the entire show. Bubble Buddy even went on to create an entire bubble town full of bubble citizens, all stemming from SpongeBob's imagination. This theory also explains why Mrs. Puff gets trapped in so many delusions. They are literally manifesting around her because of her imagination. Okay.
That is sick.
What's the point of explaining all of this? Even if you didn't know the exact mechanics of it, you probably already understood that random stuff can just appear and disappear in a cartoon. I'm not really telling you anything groundbreaking. But once you fully understand this idea, it adds a whole new context to so many things in this show. One of the most interesting being how dreams seem to affect the world, specifically SpongeBob's dreams. In Season 1 Sleepy Time, SpongeBob dreams about finally getting his license, but then he crashes and Mrs. Puff takes his license away. And this is exactly what happens later in the Season 2 episode, No Free Rides.
He can't imagine
Mrs.
himself
Puff
driving.
gives him a license, instantly regrets it, and after SpongeBob crashes his car, Mrs. Puff takes his license away. So, did SpongeBob's dream predict this event? Or did his imagination literally cause it to happen? Okay, you're not convinced yet? Don't worry. This is far from the only instance of this happening. In Season 2 Procrastination, SpongeBob dreams about his pineapple burning down, which happens later in Season 9 Gary's New Toy. In Season 5 Roller Cowards, he dreams about crashing on a glove
And it
roller
happens.
coaster. And then it happens in Season 10 Don't Wake Patrick.
What
Even
the
dreams
fuck?
we don't see come true. In Squid on a Bus, Squidward becomes a bus driver for the day, and SpongeBob says this.
I've always dreamed one day I'd board a bus and see you driving it.
Now, I already know what you're
That's
gonna
very
say.
specific.
SpongeBob's a very long-running show. A lot of these basic plots were bound to happen eventually, right? You know, it's like how The Simpsons can predict the future. But in Season 4's Fear of Krabby Patties, SpongeBob dreams about everyone in the Krusty Krab turning into giant killer Krabby Patties.
And it does happen.
That is a very weird and specific plot, and yet that's still exactly what happens 7 seasons later in Krabby Patty Creature Feature, when Mr. Krabs feeds people experimental Krabby Patties and turns everyone into giant mutant Krabby Patty monsters that try to hunt SpongeBob down.
Bro! No fucking way!
It seems like all of SpongeBob's dreams eventually manifest into real life because of the unlimited power of his imagination. Okay, that's all pretty interesting, right? But you want to know something really crazy? While researching this theory, I discovered something insane. Honestly, it may be one of the craziest discoveries I've ever found in this show. Are you ready? In the Season 6 special, Truth or Square, all of the characters get trapped inside of the massive ventilation system beneath the Krusty Krab.
There's an entire network of tunnels and air ducts underground.
At a certain point, Mr. Krabs gets separated from the group.
Across
Yeah, I
roads.
remember this
I'll go
episode.
this way, and SpongeBob, you lead him down that way.
SpongeBob then takes a break to tell the story of when Mr. Krabs told him the Krabby Patty secret formula.
This reminds me of the time Mr. Krabs confided in me the Krabby Patty recipe. Mr. Krabs called me into his office.
And then something really strange happens. After the story, we
The thought
cut
bubble.
back to the group, and Mr. Krabs is somehow back with them after previously being separated.
How's that possible?
I'm serious. There's no scene of them being reunited. He's just gone and then back somehow, and it's never explained in this episode. I mean, what was even the point of wasting time and money animating them split up if they were just gonna immediately bring Mr. Krabs back without any explanation?
I'll go this way, and SpongeBob, you lead him down that way.
You could literally remove the scene of Mr. Krabs
Bro,
separating
what?
from them, and the episode would make total sense.
This is witchcraft, bro.
Wait a second.
I'm
Look
losing
at
my...
how SpongeBob's story ends.
You can never tell another living soul.
Wait, hold on!
Plankton! You'll never get me formula, not even in a flashback.
SpongeBob.
Imaginary Mr. Krabs from inside of the thought bubble grabs Plankton and throws him down.
And
again.
it actually
And when we
works.
Cut back, Mr. Krabs is suddenly back sitting with the group. The obvious explanation is that this isn't the real Mr. Krabs.
Huh?
This is still the imaginary Krabs from SpongeBob's story who came to life. And the real Mr. Krabs is still somewhere lost inside of the Krusty Krab vents, and they never switched back. The Mr. Krabs they escape with is not the real Mr. Krabs. And every time we see Mr. Krabs after this season 6 episode, he's actually a fake imaginary doppelganger. And the real one is still trapped beneath the Krusty Krab somewhere. It's the reason why Mr. Krabs in later seasons has become such a one-dimensional character, going from someone who was cheap but still genuinely cared about his employees and family to a one-note cartoon villain.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
He actually was replaced by a flat, imaginary imitation of the original. And I know what you're gonna say,
So what if all the
there's no way SpongeBob would imagine him to be that way. Well, think again.
Show me what you got.
Look at me. I'm Mr. Krabs. Every night I tuck me Wally.
He knows what his boss is about.
Oh, what's that you say? Me daughter Pearl needs an operation? I'll do it myself and save a nickel.
That'll do, SpongeBob.
No. No.
And that is the imagination theory. 7 more mini theories left. Woo!
Oh, fuck. So that was crazy, man. I don't know what to say. This whole time I've been watching SpongeBob thinking it's an innocent cartoon. It's for kids. It's for kids. Bro, this theory just... Yo, it makes so much sense. Every time he thinks about something, it just suddenly happens. I don't even know what to say, man, but... Alex Bale, that was a good-ass theory. Bro, good-ass theory. I'm gonna rate this an 8.5 out of 10. But the scary part, what I'm scared of right now is Mr. Krabs. Where's the real Mr. Krabs? Is he dead? Did Plankton kill him? I don't know. I don't think we're ever gonna find out the truth. But that is the imagination theory. I'm signing out.